What's up guys, SkittleRampage here. So today we're going to be going over everything you need to know to shop NYCC 2023 Funko, as well as Funko's Heavy Metal Halloween event. So let's check it out. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. I do hope you are enjoying your day today. So we have my official NYCC guide video that I do every single year, telling you basically everything you need to know to help you guys out and hopefully help you get everything you need at this event. Now, I am going to do my best to answer all of your questions with this guide video, but if I happen to miss something, please let me know in the comment below and I'll do my best to answer it. Now, something else I do want to mention is I am going to be talking about the United States and overseas, like Funko Europe, for example, in this video, so there's going to be both. Of course, before we jump into everything though, we do have our question of the day, and that is, what NYCC Funko Pop are you most excited about? Let me know below. If I personally had to pick one, it's probably the Dark Magician Girl or the Luffy Wanted poster. Those are two of the best ones in my opinion. Alrighty guys, so by now you probably know of all of the different announcements for NYCC in terms of Funko Pops. However, we're also going to be showing them on this shared retailer guide, which is the first thing I do want to jump into. And the shared retailer guide just means everywhere you can buy these pops if you're not attending NYCC this year. So check this out guys. On the left there is everything going solely to the Funko shop. Again, unless you are attending the event. So we have the Stitch soda, the Willy Wonka 3-liter soda, Garfield with a cauldron, No Heart, as well as the Key Demon from Insidious. But you can also find that one on eBay.com. If I'm not mistaken, it says eBay X Funko there, but I'm assuming it's going to be on the Funko shop. So that's what's a little confusing because it says eBay X Funko. Maybe they'll drop it on eBay. We'll see. Anyways, though, continuing, Harley Quinn is also going to the Funko shop. We also have the Nugget with Pails, Ichigo, Indiana Jones, the Ghostbusters Pop, as well as one of the Skeleton Freddys, and the soda version, and the Freddy Funko soda, as well as the Mike Guy Pop and Bag combo, the Looney Tunes and Harry Potter collab, the Captain America 25th anniversary set, the Frog Brothers, as well as the Luffy, and the Scooby-Doo Rewind. So again, if you do need any of those exclusives, those are the ones that you can solely get on the Funko shop. However, I don't want to confuse you. Everything you are seeing in this glam will be up on the Funko shop. Just everything on the left will not be shared anywhere else outside of Funko and the event at NYCC. Now on the right there, Box Lunch will be getting Sandy Claus the soda, as well as the 2-pack from Demon Slayer. Target's getting Rey, as well as the Toxic Avenger and Darth Maul. Toy Tokyo getting Inuyasha and the Dark Magician Girl. GameStop getting Momo, the Goblin Queen, High Evolutionary, and Big Barda. Now, show-only exclusives include the Freddy Funko Blacklight, as well as the 4 mascots and the Biddy Pops. And then FYE will be getting the Lord Zed and Star Trek Pop, as well as Barnes & Noble and Books A Million will be getting the Owlbear, Hot Topic getting Shippo, and Reed Pop getting their 2 exclusives. So those are all the shared retailers. If you guys have any other questions about that, drop those comments down below. Now, let's jump into when they're dropping. So we're going to go ahead and read from the email that Funko sent out on October 5th. Says New York Comic Con 2023 exclusives dropping Friday, October 13th at 6 a.m. PT. Funko is presenting Heavy Metal Halloween at New York Comic Con 2023. There will be a killer set list of exclusive collectibles dropping Friday, October 13th at 6 a.m. PT on Funko.com. Please review important reminders below prior to the event. So, that means starting on the Funko shop at 6 a.m. PT, which is 9 a.m. EST. Also, if you're in a different time zone, just look it up on Google. You'll be able to find it very easily. But that is when everything is dropping on the Funko shop. So if you prefer to go there and try your luck, you can grab anything you need there that is not a show-only exclusive. Now, as for all of the other retailers like Hot Topic, GameStop, Barnes & Noble, Toy Tokyo, for example, they will most likely drop them at or around the same time online. As for in-store, every store is different. GameStop opens up at like 10 o'clock, for example. Hot Topic opens up at like 9 o'clock, for example. So it just matters when your local store opens. Tips I can give you for Hot Topic and Box Lunch would be follow them on your Instagram, just because they do post how much stock they get, where you can line up, and basically when they will have them available. As far as some other retailers, they don't really post their stock and stuff like that like Hot Topic and Box Lunch does. So you just kind of got to show up or call your local store and see if they have it. Oh, and one more thing to mention. Usually, Funko Hollywood and Funko HQ also drop shared retailer stocks in their stores the same day. They do things a little weird. They could not. They could. play it by ear, I suppose, but there's a strong chance they will. Now let's go over some important reminders that were in the email as well for the Box of Fun and New York Comic Con exclusives, and we'll be going over the Box of Fun in a second here. So, to include as many fans as possible in our virtual con experience, this event is open to all. You may enter a queue when you start the checkout process, which will allow you to complete your order on a first in, first out basis. Now it goes on to say, while shopping this event, there will be a limit of up to one of each item per household for the first 24 hours, meaning that you can only buy one Luffy, one Ichigo, or one Dark Magician Girl, for example. Until that 24-hour period is up, then you can buy it to your heart's content. Items in your cart are not guaranteed for checkout. Inventory quantities are limited and will sell out quickly. And another very important line at the bottom is, please have your credit card and shipping information handy or saved to your account. Express checkout options will not be accepted, and that means like Amazon Pay, Apple Pay, all that stuff will be disabled for this event. Just have your credit card handy. Now, for anybody who was lucky enough to gain access to the Funko booth, you pretty much know everything you need to know. I would recommend showing up to your time slot 15 to 30 minutes early, just so you get a decent spot in line, because things do go very quickly. Staff is sometimes rude and it gets very hectic at the booth. So just from my experience of going to the Funko booth in the past, get there a little bit earlier because it's going to be very hectic there. Something else to mention is that there will in fact be a standby line. They didn't confirm there will be, but every year there usually is. Now, is that standby line going to go smoothly? Absolutely not. Usually it is a mess every single time. I know back at SDCC it was pretty crazy. I believe they opened it up for like 10 minutes or an hour or something like that. They opened it up for a certain amount of time and it got shut down almost immediately because so many people rushed in and were arguing and fighting. It was a mess at SDCC. I expect it to be the same this year. So there will be a standby line. You can stand in it. Just know it's not going to guarantee you anything, and you could be standing there for like an hour to like 3 hours trying to get in there. Now, as to when the standby line opens, it's usually after all of the time slots are done for the day. So around 3 or 4 o'clock, if I'm not mistaken. Now, for my United States collectors, that should pretty much cover everything for NYCC 2023 Funko Pop exclusives, especially for the shared retailer side. Again, just be early on the website, be early to your store if you're looking for something specific and you're fearful that it might sell out, and good luck to you guys on your hunts. Now, next up, we do have our Heavy Metal Halloween Box of Fun details here. So, this is what is going to be in the box. This will include one pop mascot, which you can choose your mascot down below between Rusty Steele, Jack Carver, Sid Vicious, and Phil D. Graves. It will also include 2 Funko Pop limited exclusives and 3 sodas there. Now, as to what could be in those boxes, we do have an idea of what will be in the boxes based off these 2 images. We do have one box on the left had some Freddy Bones Funko Pops, as well as a glow-in-the-dark one and one of the mascots, and the sodas did feature Freddy Funko as Chucky, Vampire Proto, as well as a Freddy Funko as Werewolf. Now, on the right there is another box, and that does seem to have a Freddy Funko as Lex Luthor, a Freddy Bones that is kind of like greenish, also glow in the dark, and then one of the mascots, Rusty Steele. As well as for the sodas, it does include a Freddy Funko Werewolf Blacklight, a Vampire Proto Blacklight, and Freddy Funko as Werewolf, I guess a ghost version or something like that. And one more pop that will appear in these boxes is Freddy Funko as Casey Jones from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So we know of at least 3. It's going to be Freddy Bones, Casey Jones Freddy, and the Freddy Funko as Lex Luthor. Now, obviously, that's from TMNT Animation, and we have a Freddy Funko mascot, and then a DC villain, you know? So, obviously, Casey Jones, he has a kind of like rock relation to the event. I don't really understand the Lex Luthor, I'm not gonna lie, like a DC pop being in there. I feel like Freddy Funko's like Lobo would make more sense, but I don't know. We're gonna see what happens. This is just kind of like a teaser idea of what could be in the box. It's ultimately up to you if you do want to go after this box. And for those who do want to risk it and see what's inside the box, here are the details. Heavy Metal Halloween Box of Fun, dropping Thursday, October 12th at 9:30 a.m. PT. And just to dive into the description really quick, check, get ready to rock. We're bringing a whole new Box of Fun to New York Comic Con 2023 with 4 new mascots to choose from. Each box is full of limited edition, exclusive collectibles only available through the Box of Fun, sold online on Funko.com or in person person in limited quantities at the Funko booth on a first-come, first-served basis. And again, dropping October 12th at 9:30 a.m. PT on Funko.com. That is dropping a day before the NYCC exclusive. So what's very interesting here is that line that says, also dropping at NYCC at the Funko booth. That's kind of cool, I guess. I don't know if you need like to be a lottery winner or anything like that to shop that. They weren't exactly specific for that. I think you might just be able to walk up and purchase a box if you prefer that versus online. I have a feeling online might be a little easier though, because the Funko booth is usually crazy crowded. But hey, it gives people at the event a chance to buy up this box. Now, the retail price for this box will most likely be around $100 or $105, just so you guys know. Now, that's everything for the United States for the heavy metal box, as well as the NYCC exclusives. Let's move on to Funko Europe. Okay, so I'm gonna do a slide through here of all of the available shared retailers for overseas, so make sure to just pause if you get to your specific place so you know where you can purchase these pops. So now that you know all your retailers, I do want to let you guys know that the only information we have is from this tweet so far for Funko Europe, and that is, please note that not all retailers will be launching at the same time. Items will begin to be available for pre-order with select retailers following the convention event from October 13th. So that means that is the date they are dropping everything, but they didn't list a time that I at least saw. If I happen to miss that, please do let me know in the comments below, and I will put it in a pinned comment on this video. But for the NYCC exclusives on Funko Europe, it is most likely going to be in the morning as well. Now, moving on to the heavy metal box for Funko Europe, this is the tweet that I found with all the information. So it does say, check, check, get ready to rock. We're bringing a whole new box. Pretty much the same thing as the email. It says the Heavy Metal Box Halloween Box of Fun is dropping Thursday, October 12th at 5:30 p.m. BST on FunkoEurope.com. And it will have the same items as the United States one. And again, retail for around the same price. Now, one more recommendation for some extra information that I wasn't able to get my hands on is check your emails if you do subscribe to the Funko Europe kind of like bulletin thing. They should have sent you over an email basically telling you all this information as well. All right, guys, so that concludes my guide video for NYCC this year. I do want to wish you guys all a good luck on whatever you are after. I'm personally trying to go after the Dark Magician Girl as well as the Luffy cover Ichigo, and I think that's about it. I think I just need those three unless I'm missing something. Let's check here at the shared exclusives one more time just in case. But I'm pretty sure it is just those three. Oh, the Demon Slayer 2-pack, I guess. Anyways, though, feel free to let me know in the comments below, what are you after for this year's Comic-Con? Now, one other thing I would like to mention before I end off the video is I will actually be attending New York Comic-Con this year. Me and Bailey will be going Thursday through Saturday. So if you guys happen to see me walking around, please do come say hi. I would love to meet you. With all that being said, thank you so much for watching. Hit the like button down below if you did enjoy, and subscribe and click that notification bell if you're new here. I do want to say a big shout out to all the wonderful Patreon supporters of the channel. You guys rock for supporting myself and the channel. If you guys are interested and want to check out the Patreon, the link is down below. We have a Patreon-only Discord where we share a lot of information, news, restocks, updates, links, and more. And lastly, make sure to follow me on all my social medias at SkittleRampage over on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook page so you can stay up to date. All right, love you guys. See you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.